When you throw a power shot in a fight, you want to make it count. It's going to cost you more energy to throw, and if you mess it up, it can leave you vulnerable for counters. So in order to make these power shots count, you have to set them up. And I'm going to go over a couple of ways you can set them up in a fight. So now I'm going to show you how you can actually land these shots in a fight. So I like to set up my side kicks by using the roundhouse kicks. I like to go off my front leg and I like switch kick right here. I also like throwing my step up round kick. Once they get used to that, I use the same tempo, I use the same chamber position, and then just stab it out for a side kick. Again, they're going to go to block the round kick and leave themselves open right here. But you got to aim the kick. So you can do the same technique with the rear leg, although it's not my favorite. But if you get your opponent used to these rear leg round kicks to the gut, it's going to change the rhythm for a minute, but you fake the kick, chamber for side kick, and stab straight out. So it looks like this. So when it comes to setting up the back kick, there aren't many other strikes that can disguise it. The way I like to set up my back kick is noticing where my opponent is. So if I'm here in my fighting stance and I back my opponent up to the cage, he's got to circle out. When they start to circle out to your close side because they think it's more safe, this is a great time to spin and have them run into your back kick. Another way I like to set up my back kick is by baiting in an opponent to throw a heavy strike. So if I know my opponent's really coming at me with kicks or maybe a big overhand, this is a good time to throw your back kick and catch them as they're throwing their big strike, especially if it's a kick. If you know a round kick is coming and maybe they step to load it up, if you're fast enough, you can catch them with a back kick right down the pipe. So for training this week, you really need to make sure your side kicks and back kicks are sharp. If you want them to work in a fight, you need to make sure you practice them without giving away any telegraphs and making sure they're fast. And when you're in your sparring, work on setting up your shots. Use the round kicks to set up your side kicks and find those opportunities where you can land a back kick.